Remember the last episode when I said we'd be back for the fourth round of the FA Cup if we made it and drew a big team away from home? Wish granted. We're away at Chelsea. Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend, episode 15 of Club 2 here with Wycombe Wanderers. My name is Craig and come up in today's episode, as mentioned, the FA Cup fourth round away at Chelsea. A big payday incoming, although I'm terrified about what Chelsea are actually going to do to us in this match. We've also got another league game as well coming up away against Stockport. If you go on to enjoy this episode, and I just hope we don't get smashed in this game against Chelsea, make sure you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss future Unemployed to Legend episodes coming up. Now, since you were last with me, the transfer window has actually closed and there's not really been that much action. In the end, we only ended up bringing in one player on loan, and that is a winger slash striker, Richard Childs, on loan from Leeds United. I should actually point out now, actually, the skin does look a lot different. I just decided to change it up because I got sick of staring at the same vanilla game skin all the time. So why not go for something a little bit different? And I'll be honest, viewing the player information screen here and like all the attributes, it does look way better. All the information, well, the ones that I need, is all just on the same page. But back to Richard Childs. He's come in for the rest of the season on loan from Leeds United, who are in the Premier League. He's a National League level striker, which may not sound great, but he has played a couple of games for us so far in the league, and he's got a goal and assist from one start. I would call that a very good start if I was Richard Childs, and hopefully he keeps up for the rest of the season when he does get the chance. But who knows, if he makes an impression, maybe we'll see him back here in the future. He's an Albanian under-21, actually. I didn't even notice. He's played for the under-21s of Albania. So we've got ourselves a decent little player here, it seems. And it's just as well, actually, he scored that goal and assist, which was actually in the last game against Grimsby, because that was our first league win in 5 league games. Ever since we got the draw for the FA Cup against Chelsea, the form has dropped well off. We now need beat Bolton away, who are chasing us for automatic promotion. But since then, Forest Green, Lincoln, Wigan, Rotherham has just had me almost tearing my hair out. I didn't care too much about the Pizza Trophy. We're out of that. I think we went too far personally in that tournament. And I wasn't going to show you it anyway unless we got to a final, but I was kind of hoping we didn't get to a final because I'd like to focus on the league for the rest of the season, as well as the FA Cup, because we want that sweet payday. In fact, before we get into the game, let me just show you how bad the finances are. We're nearly $1 million in debt. Our financial status is still okay. I think we are still going to get, I think, over 400,000 at the end of the season just for taking part in League One, but money from the gate receipts against Chelsea would be so handy right now. I just hope it is going to be full house, as I just check my opposition instructions. Yep, they are all on there. For this game, we are going to go for a rare formation that I don't really use too much in FM anymore, of 4-4-2. Simple reason, if we went for this, the 4-2-4, Chelsea is just going to absolutely destroy us. In fact, I don't want Cooper as the... Wait, I'll have him as an inverted winger, but as a what was he going to be? Wide midfielder. What's the point? He's playing as a wide man anyway. But to be honest with you, I'm bloody terrified. Not gonna lie, I'm terrified of how good Chelsea actually are. We are going to need McCarthy on a fullback support. Bueno, I'll still keep on wing back because you never know, it might actually come in handy. But this is going to be the 11 that we're going to send out against Chelsea in the FA Cup fourth round. Quick bit of trivia, this is the furthest I've ever got in this competition, in this series. Patterson in goal, Bueno, Hutchings, Stewart and McCarthy as the back four. Cooper, Thompson, Gomez and Chapman on, in midfield. I mean, to be fair, if we need to push them up, we could just easily push these two further forward and it wouldn't be too much of a problem. And Scully and Smith, who is back from injury, are the two forwards. First time I'm going to be playing Tyler Smith as a pressing forward. Apparently this is his second best role, so let's see how he does. In fact, do you know what? let's go with the traditional big man, little man partnership. I was kind of thinking just play Scully as an advanced forward. We still have that option during the game, but for now, just as a target forward, let's see how that goes. Nice little bit of tactical instructions that you're seeing from me on this episode. Normally I do it all before I even press record, but considering this is a formation I rarely use, I honestly probably haven't even set up all the instructions correctly. Right, we've got nothing to lose here. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. Yeah, absolutely. Just to make things absolutely clear, I do expect Chelsea to beat us. I just don't want them to completely wipe the floor with us, because I just wouldn't do very nicely for our morale. And here is the reason why I've chosen a different skin, because, of course, I can actually just see all of the information that I need, all of the formations, all of the body language and performance. In fact, oh, Chelsea was up here already. It doesn't matter. The visualizer, shot maps, which can be quite handy. We'll go for latest scores as well. It's always handy. Seeing what else is happening in the FA Cup. Let's see if there's any upsets in the FA Cup today. As I'm hoping, in fact, actually, what we could look at, well, what we will look at is the match facts, because I'd like to see how many's actually turned up today. It looks to be a full house. Oh, Stuart went very, very close there to scoring. Let's actually see. Where are the match facts? Give me match facts. Match stats. Here we go. That's not what we want. We want match overview. There we are. Oh, is there no... Ah, don't tell me there's no attendance on here. That kind of sucks. And to be honest with you, I do want to see what the attendance is. You get that normally on the original skin that Football Manager does, but for some reason they've taken off the custom skin, which is a bit baffling, as that's 2 quick-fire free kicks which have just gone over for Chelsea there. The main thing to get out of today is hopefully we just get out of debt. What I didn't expect, however, was to take the lead. Mark Scully proving that a 6'8" monster at the near post at any level of the game is always going to be a threat. Oh my! Let's take that for what it is. Let's just stay calm and take a breather. I'm also going to take a bit of water. As yeah, I'm very surprised. Oh my gosh, they got Timo Werner. Actually, one thing we didn't look at: who are Chelsea actually playing? Are they playing many of their top players? As Scully, so close to making it 2-0. Who are their main players? Are they playing their full strength 11? Timo Werner's obviously playing. He's a youth player. We know who he is. Yeah, Pulisic is playing. Is that Luke Shaw? Yes, it is. They've got Luke Shaw in for Manchester United. Heaven help us. Their goalkeeper, however, isn't their main goalkeeper, unless they've just completely changed up who their goalkeeper is. And yeah, there you go. Chelsea have finally scored. It's taken over half an hour, to be fair. I mean, I'll take that. Amazingly, it's 1-1. And again, it stands before the game. Chelsea, I still say, are going to beat us. It would be nice to get it. It would be a miracle to get a result here, but I'm not completely expecting one. If anything, just finish. If Chelsea just score once more and then we just ring for full time, blow the whistle for full time, and then we just take the money and go. That would be the ideal circumstance right now. Was nearly put off there, words-wise, because I just saw Timo Werner unfortunately put Chelsea 2-1 up, and it's taken about 4 minutes for them to overturn a 1-0 deficit into a 2-1 lead. That's a bit demotivating, but it's okay, don't worry. Show some encouragement to the lads as we get green faces all around. If they were all green, I would be calling a doctor. I'll be sending the video one. Right. Let's pump some fists. We've been the better team here. Have we? I haven't even looked at the stats. Give the fans something to cheer for. I haven't looked at the stats. It'd be interesting to see how well we've actually done. Has it been good? Has it been up there? Yeah, you know what? A 0.4. That's probably better than what I was actually expecting completely from this game. As my goodness, Chelsea threatening to break the doors down at this point. Let's see how long we can keep the ball here for. Here is Tyler Smith playing the ball down the right hand side. He finds McCarthy. If he can get it into the box, he can't. It is cut out, unfortunately, as they will keep the ball in, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, it's just wide from a player named Bilbao. What a name. I'd love to have a player named Bilbao. Doesn't necessarily have to play for Bilbao, but he would be a very... well, he'd be a very conveniently named player. Right, we are going to make a couple of changes. A beat is going to come on. The reason he didn't start, he did play in midweek against Grimsby. And Scully is kind of tight. In fact, so is McCarthy. He's also anxious. I know he's played well, but he's also anxious. So we are going to get Fitzpatrick on. We do have a break of a week. I say a break. We have a week until our next game, which is a miracle considering we've played 9 games in January. It's just too much. Too many games. It makes us so tired. And this is literally, how many games? This is 11 games in literally just over a month. I think we're like 7th of February at this point. So 11 games in literally 5 weeks. I don't know how Stuart had the ball there and then just lost it within a split second. So we'll just show the lads a little bit more encouragement. I'm not going to demand more because, well, how can I ask them for more? It seems a bit counterintuitive. Right, we are going to put on Malley for Thompson, who is tiring. Gomez is already on that ball-winning midfield role. Scully, he is tired, but at the same time, I'm not going to ask him. Also, I'm not going to bring him off, mainly because we have no more subs. In fact, do we have any more subs? Oh no, I was wondering if we had 4 subs in the FA Cup. No, we don't. No, we do not. As we have about 6 minutes to go, Chelsea are still piling the pressure on. You could kind of expect that, unfortunately, but you could just turn it down at this point. What a tackle! Who was that? Who was that who made that tackle? Because that was fantastic. Good save by Patterson there. I've just realised he's still playing as a sweeper keeper in this game. I don't know why. And why is he still... oh, he's still aiming for the target forward. I wouldn't mind. You're aiming for the target forward, but you're still aiming for Smith. He's not the target forward. Scully is the target forward. As Gomez... I thought he was going to go clattering in from the back. I didn't want him to do that. There's no point doing a dumb tackle like that at this stage. As unfortunately Werner is in here again. He has been pushed wide and Pulisic has an effort that is saved. Not bad from a keeper who's rated as a League 2 standard player. Okay, can we just... I'm sorry, have I got extended highlights on or something? No, we've got key highlights. Why is this continuing? Oh my god. Game, please. Just... please allow us. This is ridiculous. Chelsea will just tear us apart. So just lower the tempo. Take a slight loss, 2-1. And you know what? That's probably the best case scenario I could have asked for. 2-1. We may have lost. I expected it. Unlucky boys. So we could have... yeah, we'll go with the unlucky team talk. We could have actually got something amazingly. But you know what? Sometimes you've got to take... that disappointing L, especially if it means finances wise. It helps us out. We have lost in the 4th round. The first, I think, that Wickham, the furthest that Wickham have got, I think, in this save. How have our finances done? Not as much as I thought, but it does help. Although it doesn't help the projections as much. We're still predicted to be 1.6 million in debt. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. I've just noticed that this recording has gone a little bit longer than I thought, and that's because the game just wastes so much time on that unnecessary highlight towards the end of the Chelsea game. But we will be back for Stockport. My players can actually have a break in midweek for once. Right, second game coming up against Stockport County. Just before we do get into the game, just a quick show of the league table, which I don't think I showed or paid much attention to before the Chelsea game, but understandable, it was the FA Cup. We are sitting second in the league with 14 games to go. It's very tight at the top though. I mean, Birmingham are threatening to break away, but despite the poor run that we've had over the past 6 games, thankfully we are still in the driver's seat. And long may that continue. Hopefully we'll get back to our winning ways here in the league. Obviously, oh, I completely forgot to go through the starting 11. I just clicked too many times. We'll go through the starting 11 in a moment anyway. I've already gone through it. Let's just quickly do the team talk. We have gone back to the 4-2-4, which we are known for in the league games. 4-4-2. It did its purpose against Chelsea. Obviously, that's something we would use against the top teams. Let me just quickly pump some fists. And yeah, 4-2-4 hopefully will see us do a solid in this game. So here's the starting 11. Patterson still in goal. Our back four actually is slightly different, I think. Bueno, Critchlow, Jones and McCarthy at the back. Mali and Gomez in central midfield. Obita on the left wing. Chapman on the right wing. It's still Scully and Smith up front. Although I'm a bit nervous about Scully. I had a message come through in the inbox saying he needs a prolonged rest, which we can't afford. Not at this late stage of the season. It's something we can ill afford, as I just wish the body language would stay the same. It's the whole custom skin doesn't stay the same all over again. Smith has the ball here on the right hand side. McCarthy puts it back into the box. What a cross. That was a stinging cross, and Obita amazingly gets his forehead to that, and it is 1-0 to Wickham after 5 minutes. That's the start that we wanted, and we aim to start as we mean to go on, because I would like us to get a few goals here today, just to help out. It's not just our morale. Our morale is still thankfully good, but also just that form in general. It's like we can still score goals, but I'm a bit nervous about at the back as well. Let's just bring the body language back. I still can't do it. Might have to just pause the game quickly. Gomez into Chapman. Weaves around a little bit, confusing everybody. Jones, he has been known to hit them long, as we've just been forced back a little bit, but McCarthy drives down the right hand side into the box, and there is Scully. What a save by the keeper. That was quite an impressive save. I would have backed Scully to put that in the back of the net all day every day, twice on Sunday. It's a Saturday game, this one at the moment. 3 shots, 3 on target, 1 goal so far. We were cruelly denied that second goal. It's a very good save by their keeper. And there is Smith, again, knocking the ball on, but he's the poacher. Why are we not aiming it literally to Scully? I'm going to have a look at the distribution of our goalkeeper. It might be a case of having to get a new goalkeeper anyway in the summer, as I thought we just lost the ball again there, but thankfully Obita now has it. He is in the area here, drags it well wide. We are getting the chances. Again, I would like us to start putting him back in the net, please. Was just looking through how our players' conditioning is, and Mark Scully, despite having a week off, he is very fatigued. I might just have to send him on a week holiday. As there is Smith. Oh, okay. I mean, I would personally credit Smith for that, but it obviously does go down as a no goal. The shot itself was saved. It was a pretty poor shot, but the keeper has made an absolute hash of that, and that's probably why Stockport are kind of struggling. He saved it with one hand and then guided it in with his other. That was quite the visual. I mean, we'll take it. I mean, it was a poor shot by Smith. He has just come back from injury. He has scored once on his return from injury, but bear in mind he's still getting that match fitness back. But it is 2-0 to Wickham at half-time. Very happy with the way things are going. Yeah, overall. Just shoot better than that, Smith. Head better than that, Scully. Scully's tired. I mean, he needs a holiday, clearly. I'm just going to have to send him on one for a week. I've had a Biagio play up front. I think we have another week between games after this one, which will help. Obita with the free kick. There is Chapman. Another good save, although it was right at the goalkeeper. I think it was offside anyway. McCarthy into Smith. There is Scully. There he is as your target forward. We've got players in the box. There is Chapman. Turn. Thank you. Obita hits the post. Scully wasn't there first. He needs a holiday. He needs a holiday badly. Adebayo is going to come on for Scully. Gomez is looking a bit tired. Interesting. Hutchings is going to come on instead. And we'll save the final substitution. Don't know why the game took that long. We'll save the final substitution hopefully for the final 10 minutes. As we almost tick over into the final 10 minutes. We have Chapman is there. There is Critchlow off the bar. And Obita keeps the ball in. Chapman again. Round 2. Mali. Can he hit them long? Don't even know if he can. Chapman. Whip it in. There we go. Adebayo. Oh, I thought it was glitched there. I thought we might have just won a penalty. As we go again. McCarthy. Let me just scroll forward a little bit. I don't know why we were so far out. It's not like it's a massive stadium. Hutchings weaving in and out. And he loses the ball. Good grief, guys. There he is. There's Hutchings. There's my ball-winning midfielder. Jones into McCarthy. Plays it forwards. Good grief, guys. Are we actually playing the ball short? Oh, it just says slightly shorter. I mean, it's inexplicable why we're just playing it long all the time. Maybe I need to get heaps on, because if someone's going to play the ball long, it's going to be him, Obita. Driving down the left-hand side into Adebayo, into the area. There is Smith. There is a goal. 18th goal of the season for Tyler Smith. His second goal since his comeback. Delayed little fist pump there, but it's always good to see Tyler Smith on the score sheets. It's been pleasing to see him score after a difficult start to the season. That's the sort of form I was expecting from our lead striker. Scully's a goal scorer, but he's also a bit of an assist maker as well. And we are going to make that final substitution as we try and just wear the game down a little bit. Thompson. Smith is not even the most tired player out there, thankfully. So, I'll tell you what, we're going to be looking at the wide players. Hang on. Do we not have any other wide players? Oh. Alright, I don't know why I've got Davy Ruyard on the bench as well. Oh my gosh. Where's half my defenders? Where's my wingers? Oh gosh. I know Oliver Cooper's injured. I forgot to mention that. He picked up an injury midweek, which was not great. As here come Stockport. Not really what I wanted to see. We're just going to drop it down to balanced. There's no point risking everything. We are just trying to see the game down now. 4 minutes of stoppage time, but it is looking like a good victory for Wycombe as we have our second win in a row in the league. That can only strengthen our push for automatic promotion. Well done, lads. Very, very good victory. Scully needs to go on holiday for like a week. I hope we've got a week between games. There we go. We are currently 2 points ahead of Coventry and Bolton, and 5 ahead of QPR, who have played a game more. Did Birmingham lose then? Oh wow, Birmingham got smacked by Salford. Salford are a bogey team for a lot of us up near the top. I know we beat them in the cup and we've beaten them in the league. I think, do we still have to play them? I'm a bit nervous about the fact we still have to play them. I know we beat them at home, but I think we're yet to play them away from home. No, we played them in November, and I think we're still yet to play them, aren't we? Yeah, we've got them coming up in a few games' time. I'm not going to be coming back for that game, no. Yikes. So we've seen you in a video this season. Where's a good place to come back? Somewhere around the end of March. Okay, middle to end of March. That's where we're going to be coming back. Sheffield Wednesday and Coventry. That's going to be 2 big games. And then that sits nicely halfway between now and end of the season. Here's hoping we're still in an automatic promotion push when we come back for Sheffield Wednesday and Coventry, and onwards towards the end of the season. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes of Unemployed to Legend coming up, especially as we're hitting the end of the season and a promotion race is hopefully on the cards. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for your support in this series so far. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.